HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of HCAM News. I'm your host, Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, we'll take you to the Battle of the Badges, as well as the Hopkinton High School Honors Art Show, plus much more. But first, 14 Hiller athletes recently signed their collegiate letters of intent.
My name is Callie Arthur. I'm going to Endicott College for softball.
My name is Trevor Blinn. I'm going to be going to Salve Regina University and I'm going to play football.
I'm Tegan Restaghini. I'm playing at Regis College and I'm playing basketball.
Hi, I'm Gabby Patty. I'm going to Simmons University to play volleyball.
My name's Chase O'Donnell. I play boys lacrosse here at Hopkinton High School, and I'm going to DePaul University to play lacrosse.
Hello, my name is Liam Grady. I'm going to Pitzer College to play football.
My name's Marin O'Connor and I'm going to Trinity College to play soccer.
Landon Van Buren. I'm going to Skidmore College and I'm playing soccer.
I'm Levi Schuster. I'm going to Wentworth Institute of Technology for golf.
My name is Harry Miller. I'm going to Colby College and I'm running track and field there.
I'm Katie Della Chapa. I'm going to UMass Amherst for cheerleading.
I'm Lucy Jean, hockey and University of New England.
My name is Ella Fowler. I am going to be playing field hockey at Connecticut College.
My name is Alex Clark. I'm going to Bates to play on the women's soccer team.
I'm going to be studying sports management with a minor in marketing.
Criminal justice.
Nursing.
Nursing.
I'm going to be majoring in economics.
I'm undecided right now, but I'm thinking kinesiology for my major.
I'll probably do like a major in psych and a minor in neuroscience.
I'm going to be studying business and I'm thinking about minoring in psychology.
Civil engineering.
I'm going to be studying AI engineering and see how I go from there.
I will be studying management at Eisenberg.
I'm undecided right now.
I'm going to be studying neuroscience.
I'm currently undecided, so I'm not sure yet.
The amazing people and the beautiful campus, and it's pretty close to home, so I can have some fans cheer me on.
The campus was amazing there and I really liked the coaching staff and of course the academics.
Just the community and the environment. The coaches were very, very welcoming and I'm excited to play with the teammates next year.
I chose Simmons because of their awesome nursing program. It's in the heart of Boston, right by Fenway, close to super great hospitals, and I just loved the team dynamic, especially the coaches. So I'm super excited for the next four.
I went out to tour the school. I loved it. Met some of the guys on the team, some of them I played with in club here in Massachusetts, and just fell in love with the campus.
Well, first of all, in California, I love the weather. Love everything about the school. Definitely the potential I could have playing football there. And also, I feel like the guys were awesome when I visited.
Well, I really liked the vibe when I went onto the campus and all of the girls were really nice. And I've just always wanted to play soccer. And I thought this was a good fit for me because of the academics. And I knew it would challenge me to do my best and it would keep me on a tight schedule with my work. And I knew it could balance the social life and the academics and athletics.
So when I visited there, I visited twice. I had a really good connection with the coaches and they were just really welcoming to me. And my parents, being from a similar area to the school near Saratoga, they'd been married in Saratoga. My grandparents live just 30 minutes west of the school. So I had been around it from when I was little and it was just a special place when I first went.
I like the programs for civil engineering that they had, and the golf team was an extra bonus.
I chose Colby for mainly just the academics.
It just had everything that I wanted in a school, so.
I really liked the campus and the coaches and the people there.
I chose Connecticut mainly because of the location. It's close enough to home where my parents can come to my games, but I still feel like I'm far enough from home. And the campus is beautiful, and everyone at the college is so supportive, and it's such an uplifting environment.
I chose Bates for the rigorous academics and the beautiful campus, as well as the people all there are wonderful.
Oh my God, it was amazing. I am so glad for every sport that I've played here. I am so grateful for everyone and everything that I have met along the way.
I loved it, every second of it, especially on the football field. Best memories with the boys on the team.
It was really fun. Honestly, one of the best seasons ever. I'm so appreciative of all my teammates. They really made the team extra special.
I loved it. Truly some of my favorite years. I made such great friendships. As you can see by my group photos, so many girls on that picture came from basketball, volleyball, and just being a Hiller.
I enjoyed it, through its ups, through its downs. I always was positive and I kept my head up, and it was a great journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I love the Hillers. I'm a Hiller for life. Coach Sanborn, Coach Enos, all my great coaches, football, volleyball, and track. Loved them all.
My Hiller career was good. I had a great sophomore and junior year. My senior year was not as I expected, but it was still a good one. And I made some really good friends, and it was just an experience I'll never forget because I had so many good people surrounding me and so many people that supported me throughout the whole process.
Oh, Hiller career was great. Senior year's going well. I'm really loving it. I'm going to miss it here.
It was amazing. I had a lot of fun experiences with all my teammates.
It was great. I mean, it shaped me into the person I was today, and I'm super thankful.
I enjoyed it all 4 years, 3 seasons through cheer and lacrosse, involved in everything I could be.
It was so much fun, and it was probably my favorite year of hockey ever.
It was awesome. I feel like I made varsity as a freshman, and I don't know, like the environment on the team, like they're still all my best friends. My coaches are my best friends. It's just an environment like no other.
I really enjoyed my Hiller career. I felt supported throughout the whole time, and it was just really fun playing on a high school team with players at the school.
Also recently taking place, Hopkinton High School hosted their annual Honors Art Show at the Hopkinton Center for the Arts. Here's a look at the festivities.
This is a talented group of artists. A few of and it's I would say more diverse than ever before in the past. The work is really each student's voice. There's a little bit of overlap in painting maybe, but everybody's working with different materials, different subject matter, different ideas, all kinds of different things. So it's been pretty cool to watch.
I am Thomas Fitzgerald, and I do photography.
I'm Tori Jackson, and I do photography, mainly digital though.
I'm Vivian Drucker, and I do fashion and textile work and digital art.
Hi, my name is Shamil, and the type of art I do is watercolor and acrylics, and my concept is different desserts.
My name is Eleanor Van Dusen, and I make ceramics.
I'm Charlize Drucker. I do mixed media art, mainly painting.
So I've been doing photography for quite a few years. I've been doing it since I was young, but I really got off my phone and started exploring like the deeper depths of it with like an actual camera and depth of field and lighting and everything. I want to say 2 years ago when I was a sophomore.
I started my freshman year of high school, and I've been taking photo classes through junior year. So I've been doing 3 years of photography.
I've been doing art for basically my whole life. I only recently started doing sewing and fashion last year, but it's been a passion of mine to do fashion design.
I've been doing art ever since I was young, but I started taking it seriously in middle school and high school, specifically in 9th grade. I took various different art electives.
I've been making ceramics for about 7 or 8 years now.
I've been doing it since I was maybe 4. It's been a long time.
The main bulk of my exhibit is actually circuit boards. So I started shooting circuit boards because I am really interested in technology and I'm always taking things apart. And there's just so much pattern in them. And I thought, every time I take something apart, I see it and I think, like, I want to capture this in some way. There's so much pattern and it's really cool. So I finally was able to do this with lighting and cameras and really capture what I see whenever I disassemble something.
Is this your first art show here today?
It is, but I'm super grateful to be here, and it's really, really cool to see my work up on a gallery wall and have my name right above it.
You plan on taking your art career further?
I plan on continuing to shoot photography as a hobby because I really do enjoy it. I don't think I'm going to major in anything art related, but I do definitely enjoy it and plan on continuing to do it.
I have 4 pieces on display. One is a self-portrait about me and my relationship with my phone. It's called Distractions. And that piece has won a few awards, so I decided why not put it up today. Then there's 3 others are people photography. One is of my friend. We actually did it in class in photography too, my sophomore year, and it's a portrait using window light, and the light really illuminates her eyes in a very nice way. Another one is of my friend from Rhode Island. It was taken really late at night, so she's all just tired and she just kind of didn't want to be there, but the photo ended up, the lighting was so nice, and just the expression on her face just made her seem just I don't know, it just was it was really expressive. So that one's called Fed Up. And then the last one that I have on display is a portrait of my sister called Curious, and I utilize spacing and empty space, so she's down at the corner and looking off into the distance, kind of just oh, what's over there.
And is this your first art show you've done?
I've been in an art show at UMass Lowell before, but this is my first exhibition where it's more than just one piece of work.
Do you plan on taking your art career any further?
I hope so. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can take photography next year just because there's no more photography classes for me to take, but I'm in photo club, so I can do work out of school, and I might take some classes after I graduate. I'm not sure where I'll go, but I hope to continue in the future.
One of the pieces that I have on display is my corset and bolero jester mock-up. The corset is a finished piece that I did last year, and the bolero is a mock-up or a draft of a later piece that I'm going to be completing for my senior capstone project.
Is this your first art show you've done?
This is my first art show, though I was in the Hopkinton art show last year, but that's a more informal art show. I hope to continue doing fashion because it's been a passion of mine for very long, and I hope to continue doing it as a hobby, but as a career, not really.
And how does it feel to be on display here today?
It feels really good. It's nice to see my art seen with a larger audience, and to hear people's feedback and how people think of it or interpret it in different ways. It's really cool to see it in a very professional setting.
The piece I'm going to talk about is called Ravenous Feeling. It's an acrylic painting about desserts on a platter, and basically it's detailed, inspired by Wayne Theobald, the artist, and it's just a certain type of art I like to do. It's about desserts, and I feel it revolves a lot around my concept, and it matches with a lot of different pieces of my artwork displayed today.
Is this your first art show that you've been on?
Yeah, this is my first art show. I'm just a little nervous, but it's really fun. There's a lot of people and different artworks you can look at. It's like very nice to display your artwork for everybody to see.
Do you plan on taking your art career any further?
I really want to take my art career further. I might do maybe minor in art in college in the future, but I'm definitely going to keep this hobby in the future and make more artworks.
I have pieces both that I've made here at the Hopkinton Center of the Arts and at the school. I've been exploring with textures and colors and form, so it's a bit of all of that.
And do you plan on taking your art career further?
I plan to definitely do it going forward. It's not going to be the main thing I study, but it's definitely my creative outlet.
Is this your first art show that you've done?
Yes, this is my first art show. It's really been a privilege to be able to be a part of this with a bunch of really talented artists.
I have a piece that's called Split. It's a cardboard like sculpture of the human head. It's basically a showing of like how science impacts death and stuff.
Plan on taking your art career further?
Yes, I'm planning on going into architecture.
Is this your first art show?
No, this is my second one. I was in the art show last year as well.
A few of the artists that I think really stand out to me are Emily Evans, who's a senior. Her work has been focused on, she's an advanced placement art and design, and her work focuses on communicating emotions, feelings, and situations that are too complex to convey through words, through visual media. So she's used her work to sort of grapple with all kinds of feelings, from how to take care of yourself in difficult situations to that connection that you feel between people that you love even when you're not in the same place. So really interesting stuff. Vivian Drucker has been sewing for several years and has really taken her sewing ability to the next level. It's been a pleasure to watch her grow and develop her own ideas about what she'd like to create, whether it's combining existing patterns and modifying them, or, like I said, coming up with her own ideas and characters and things that she wants to explore through textile.
Why do you think it's important for a student to be involved in art?
I think art is probably one of the best problem-solving modalities, as well as a place to use your brain in a different way and to connect with people on a deeper level. I think you get to know yourself when you make artwork, because when you start reflecting on the choices that you're making, why you're exploring the subject matter that you're exploring, why it is that you care about these things, you get to learn a little bit more about yourself, the things that you're comfortable with, the things that you're not comfortable with, areas for growth. I think it's just a great expanding, a great place for students to grow as individuals and become full people. The other thing that happens a lot is there's a lot of engineering that goes into artwork, not just in hanging the show, which of course there's engineering in that, but in the creation of certain artwork. Some of them have to function. For instance, there's an artwork in the show that spins on the wall. And there's an artwork that has several moving components. There's a mask that's laid over a character's face, and it's movable. There's a clamshell that encases a character, telling, keeping secrets, and that has to be able to open as well as to close. So there's some engineering challenges as well that students face in terms of using tools and problem solving.
We're going to take a quick time out on this edition of HCAM News. A whole lot more coming up. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school. Welcome back to this edition of HCAM News. The second annual Battle of the Badges to benefit the Michael Lisnow Respite Center took place. Here's a look at the fun day.
See all of you. We have 16 teams competing tonight or today, and all for a wonderful cause. The Respite Center, named after my son Michael, has opened in Hopkinton for 28 years, and the support we have, especially from our personal town's first responders, is absolutely amazing. They are there whenever we need them, and there are times we really need them. We take care of fragile children with disabilities and adults with disabilities. We have such respect for the work you all do, and we are so grateful that you all have come out to support us. What your participation in this does today is every dime we raise today goes to pay for services for people who cannot afford them.
Oh, there's an elimination on Franklin, I believe. Oh, no, he's still in.
He's still in.
So, I think if...
Oh, that's elimination to the belly.
Two out on Devens.
There's always the rivalry between fire and police, so we thought this would be just such a fun event. And so last year was our first year starting it. This year, Lieutenant Johnny Kraus from Hopkinton Fire wanted to run for us. And so this is going to benefit his Boston Marathon running. And his goal is to get 15,000 this year, which is an amazing goal, and it's going to help and provide so many services for children, especially in our child program, that need this. And Johnny's been working since November with me on this and planning it and bugging teams. And it's really tricky to get these fire and police teams together because they're so busy and they're so all over the place. And I can say this because my husband is a police officer, so there's nothing wrong with me saying this.
Right now you got the Franklin Mighty Ducks against Mendon. So we'll see who's going to take this one. Both teams hanging strong for now. It's 4 on 3. Three left on the Mendon side.
We always love volunteers. I mean, we thrive on volunteers. So that's a huge part. But it just seems like since we've been in Hopkinton, the community and people they come, somebody gives us firewood all the time. People just are good to us, and we're so fortunate and so blessed to be in that position. And when we opened 28 years ago, and it's named after my son Michael, and Michael was born 16 weeks premature and weighed just about a pound when he was born. And he was the first person with disabilities I ever really met and knew. And when I look back now and I see this and I see all the young people out here who now work for the Respite Center, when we opened there were 3 of us. There was Mary, the other director, and a volunteer. And I see they're our next generation, and as I'm in my late 60s now, it's kind of nice to see all these young people here who are carrying on the legacy of the Respite Center, but also the legacy of my son Michael.
Ryan's coaching, very vocal. What are you want to share any of your tips or any things strategies that you're encouraging your Ashland Fire team, Ashland Police team?
So we can call it encouraging.
Okay.
I can't say threatening.
Yes, yeah. No jobs on the line or anything like that, yeah.
This is just the greatest time for the greatest people, the greatest cause. This is the second year. I'm part of the planning team, so this is very important to me, and my crew has just really taken this on as something that they love, they look forward to. So
someone on Franklin now.
6 on 5 now.
6 on 5. 6 now, 5 on 5. Nope, 5 on 4. First time Natick has had the advantage. Oh,
there's another out.
That was a double elimination.
Down to 2, down to 1.
Down to 1, here we go.
Natick trying to take their second title, and they got it.
Wow.
Natick Police defend their title, and they win the Battle of the Badges for the second year in a row. Hopkinton Middle School recently hosted their annual spring concert. Here's a look. It's time to tell you about some happenings in town you should know about. On Saturday, April 11th from 7:30 a.m. until 11:30 at St. John's Parish, it is the annual Boy Scouts Pancake Breakfast fundraiser. You can buy tickets in advance. Find more information at hcam.tv, or you can scan the barcode on your screen. The Knights of Columbus are conducting their yearly Food for Families food drive to support the Hopkinton Food Pantry maintained by Project Just Because. The drive runs from Saturday, March 7th through Sunday, March 22nd, so time is running out to help out a great cause. You can find more information at hcam.tv, and you could also feel free to purchase an Amazon e-gift card or have it mailed to the Project Just Because office at pjboffice@comcast.net. On March 22nd, the Metro West Symphony Orchestra's Got Talent. March 22nd at 2 p.m., the Metro West Symphony Orchestra will have a whole lot of talent performing at the Dwight Performing Arts Center at Framingham State University. That's March 22nd at 2 p.m. And don't forget, the Marathon Fund Committee is awarding 8 $1,500 scholarships. For more information, you can visit the Select Board Town Manager's office at Town Hall or call 508-497-9701. Upcoming town government meetings include the Select Board meets on Thursday, March 26th. For more information, you could head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov and be sure to view all the town government meetings at hcam.tv/gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News, but don't worry, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for tuning in. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.